Hello, everyone. Wait, am I heard? Yes, I am heard. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Hi. I saw once again someone try to come in and claim first. Meanwhile, Taurus, I gotta keep track. I should keep track of how absolutely first you are. It's kind of incredible. I swear to God, you show up at the same time every single stream. It's incredible. But hey, oh no, it's Mena. Oh no. Oh no, it's Mena. Oh God, what will we ever do? Hey everyone. So I've got a stream for you today. If you can't tell by the fact that we're not on the Just Chatting screen. I don't think I very well established that this stream would be different, but it is. It's gonna be a very different stream. Music stream, yes. Yes, music stream. I like the lowest tier is decent. We're gonna get to that. I'm gonna explain. But firstly, I wanna say, there's like, technically, because I wanted this stream to be more than just like, you know, us listening to music and talking about it and whatnot. I wanted it to be nice and have a nice structure and everything. Because of that, I've got a lot of technical stuff going on behind the scenes right now to make what is happening. So if I am more neglectful of chat, that is why. But obviously we're going to talk beforehand and stuff. You're going to compose too? Not anymore. On stream anyway. No. Is the D rating... Wait, is this D rating? Or what are we doing today? D rating? What do you mean by that? What's that mean? D rating? But yeah, so we're gonna be reviewing two OSTs. I got two of them for you. Oh, wait, no, what? Not today. Maybe one day. Keep it in your pants for now. Duck, get your mic. Shut up, Ball. So you might be wondering what's going on. What with this that I got up here. I've actually been thinking about this stream for like a very long time. So I had a long time to consider how I was going to like gonna go about things. I thought about like I went through many iterations and ideas for how I wanted to like rank them while I talk about it, but I settled on this one. I was almost gonna settle on ranking them out of 10, and then I realized something. Like pretty much all Touhou music is good. And so there was an issue there because then it's like a long man. Might end up resting my eyes and was just listening. That's something I was gonna say. So we are gonna be listening to a lot of music. So if you want to put this stream on in the background, you totally can, and you'll just be like hearing music and then hearing me talk and then hearing music. But if you're the type that usually sticks around and watches, I put a lot of time into making sure that you are entertained as well. So, you know, don't worry about that. But okay, right, back to rank. I'm getting off track. So I was gonna rank them out of 10, and there was an issue of like, okay, well, like no Touhou song scores under, at least no like Windows era Touhou song scores under a 5. So you're telling me my Mena ASMR is going to be interrupted by Touhou music? It is. That's the point of the stream. Come on, keep up, chat. You gotta keep up. So basically what you're seeing, where 1 is decent, we are ranking them out of 5, but it's more like ranking them between 5 out of 10 and 10 out of 10, if that makes sense. So yeah, 1 is decent. It's a decent song. I probably don't care for it. I'm probably not going to talk very positively about it since it's the lowest rank. But I don't have anything like, I don't have any songs to bash, I don't think. There's just songs that are just kind of meh, just kind of not, just whatever, you know. Most Touhou music is great. This one is not. And great is like the average. Most Touhou music is pretty great, so that's why great is like the middle. A 2 is good. It's a good song. Not like, there are things I'll probably like about it, and there are probably specific things that I won't like about it, things that hold it back from being like, things that kind of put it under the bar of most Touhou music. Yeah, I'm working anyway, so I'll be lurking a bit. Cool. And yeah, how late you'll be streaming tonight. I'm about to head out and be social, so I won't be here for long. I'm really excited to check back in at the tail end of stream. I don't know. I definitely like practiced a lot of the stuff that's gonna happen in terms of getting it as smooth as possible despite how much I'm juggling. But in terms of how long the stream will go, we're ranking 2 whole OSTs. And the reason is because we're going to be doing Touhou 6 and 7. And 6 is... So like, the songs from 6 are kind of composed like the PC98 games, which is to say that they're pretty short songs. Meanwhile, Touhou 7 is the longest OST in the franchise. And the songs kind of reflect that as well. It's like a huge jump. So we'll be here for a minute, at least. I figure we'll get through 6 pretty quick, so long as I'm not too talkative, but I'll probably be pretty talkative. I would say we're probably going to be streaming normal time, probably like 3 hours or so. Just with a lot of music. So yeah. Have fun being social, by the way. I finished my skill. Okay. I covered 3. A 3 is like middle of the road, and it's a great song. Great song. It's not like, I don't have any like absolute adoration for it to put it higher, but it's still great enough to be in the middle of the road. It's still a really like fantastic song, or I guess not fantastic, it's still a really good song. Because 4 is fantastic. A fantastic song is basically going to be the tier. I'm basically going to treat it like the tier below Transcendent. A fantastic is basically like as good as a song can get, but like without tipping over into a 5, which a 5 is Transcendent. So I labeled it Transcendent specifically, and I'm not sure why, but the vibe that I want to give off with this tier is that this song is special in some way. It does something. It might not even be a perfect song. It might actually have issues, but the Transcendent tier is for songs that do something so fantastic, or so out of left field, that it deserves like top tier recognition, right? Only one way to make Mena go silent. I'm talkative, okay? My mouth blabbers. I don't know what to tell you. You know? I'm a talkative girl. What do you want from me? Yeah, that's about it, I think. And, like I said, Touhou 6 is going to be a lot shorter, though it is a lot closer to my heart. I'm going to struggle to... I kind of have ideas about, like, what I want to say about each song, obviously, because I was listening to them for years, but, like, it's still going to be hard because I'm going to try to be objective when I'm talking about their quality, which is hard with 6 because it's very close to my heart. Mia does go hard when video game music is involved. I do. I really do. You kiss fans with that mouth? Only good ones. Are you a good one? I feel like I'm forgetting something. What do you think I'm forgetting? Ugh. I know I have more things. But I surely Oh, thank you for the sippy. Oh, yeah. So, you know how we just fixed sound alerts? Yeah, sound alerts are turned off for this stream. Kind of obviously. I feel like that goes without saying, but like, yeah. Sound alerts are muted for this stream. Sorry. What? I can't scare the hell. Yeah, you can't scare the hell out of me either. I have 100% attendancy, so you decide. I'd say that's pretty good. You're doing pretty good then. Yeah, so sound alerts are off. Please feel free to talk in chat. You know, I will definitely read, especially during the song, I'll be reading chat. So yeah, even if I'm, you know, gonna try to keep pace. Clearly I'm a good fan because you've kissed me before. I'll do it again. Mwah. 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 Oh, one last thing. Or maybe one last thing, unless I think of other things, because I'm trying to like, I should have written these down. Why didn't I write these down, guys? In terms of song titles, these songs are from Japan. There is a lot of mistranslation. There's a lot of mistranslation on the older games, which are the ones that we're covering. So you might see the titles look different on my stream as compared to my ranking list. It'll be a thing. Nephis, hi Nephis. Oh, Nephis, just to make sure, I wanted to make sure your points got returned to you. By the way, I fixed the chibi model. It's disabled for this stream because, again, I have a bunch of shit going on and I can't handle the chibi model. But I wanted to make sure you got your points back, and also next stream, the chibi model will be up and running and working and functioning. I found out what was wrong. Many things were wrong. A lot of things were wrong, but I fixed them all. Curls on your wing, heckin' nerd. You're a heckin' nerd under my wing. Am I forgetting anything? Definitely. I'm definitely forgetting something. Oh, yes! God, it's just like one after the other. This actually is the last thing, because it was the thing that was on my mind. Why are we skipping 1 through 5? That's a whole discussion. To be really short, and I tried to kind of tried to nudge towards it in the title as well. Touhou 1 through 5 were made on the PC-98, which is a Japanese computer. Think of it like it was kind of like the Japanese exclusive Commodore 64, but not like that old, but old definitely. So yeah, 1 through 8 or 1 through 5 is on the PC-98. I have played them on an emulator. They are okay. Most people consider Touhou 6 the first Touhou game. I honestly can't tell you why. It's almost like 1 through 5 feels like a prologue in terms of the franchise, like finding its footing about like what it wanted to be, because like the only ones that are bullet hells are 2, 4, and 5. So like it was like very there, like from Touhou 6 onward, the series gets like not only gets standardized but gets good, you know. So yeah. So my one last thing that I remembered. Each song will have a section, and this will be something that you'll only be able to notice if you're actually watching the video, or actually watching the stream. So I've given each song a highlighted section that kind of shows my favorite part of the song, or maybe just the part I wanted to highlight the most. The part that sticks out to me. Basically, I like listening through the songs, the part that I wanted to highlight, right? So each song will have that, and I'll probably, in my discussion, refer to highlighted sections sometimes. And so if you're just listening along, and you're confused, I'm sorry. That's just something we gotta work out, you know? You just gotta work that out with your deity of choice. Low-key, if there was another Touhou game done in the style of, oh god, is that, probably be super fun. What is, oh god, I always go by numbers. Oh, highly responsive to prayers. Okay, got it. Yeah, I always go by numbers. I don't know why the fandom chooses to use these fucking cryptic ass like abbreviations for everything. They're numbered. What the fuck? Even the spin-offs are numbered. I don't understand why we don't use numbers. But anyway, the Brick Breaker. Yeah, the Brick Breaker one. Responsive? It might be receptive, actually. I'm not sure. But with all that out of the way, are you guys ready? Because I might not be. I'm gonna try real hard to keep Scuff out of the stream. I definitely will fail. So if things are a little like if there's awkward pauses or stuff, I'm sorry. I feel like I've talked for long enough now. I feel like we've gone over everything. We've talked about it. The very first song is also one that I don't quite know the title to. I know that my version, my copy of the OST, has it titled as Scarlet Beyond a Crimson Dream. But I think from the original translation of the game, it is actually called A Dream More Scarlet Than Red, which I think is a dumber title. But you can never taste. Oh, yeah, definitely not this one. This stream is gonna have its scuff. While Chaz in its chair squeaking. It's what? So, this is the title theme of Touhou 6. Every song in Touhou 6 is pretty short, including this one. So, here is Scarlet Beyond a Crimson Dream. Let me... Oh, also, I should probably turn my own music down. We won't be needing that. We won't be needing that this stream. All right. Sorry. Here you go. First song is pretty short, yeah. Should have gotten Mena to be playing it behind the music. Nah, I wasn't gonna be jamming in front of everyone. But, so, the title theme. It's so nostalgic. It's very nostalgic. But I think this one is pretty liked by most people. And I really do like the part that I highlighted, where those just like those like the strings kind of transition into like the harmonies while the horns take over. I really like that bit. Honestly, it's just not only is it like definitely a little short, it definitely feels kind of short. even compared to ones that are its length. I think the thing I dislike about it the most is the fact that you don't get to hear the theme of Touhou. Like a lot of the ones that come after this will really hammer home the theme of Touhou, which is that like bum ba dum ba da ba bum ba dum ba da da. You can't. It's in the background of this one, but you can't even really hear it. It's, I don't know. I would say it's good. It's almost to decent level though for me. I'm not a huge fan of this one. Especially compared to the title themes that come after, because some of the title themes get really, really good. But this one, I don't know. It plays for a few seconds at the start, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, it kind of does, and I don't know. Most, titles are like that, but I don't know. I do wish it was a little better than it was, I think. But with that, we're gonna move on to the actual songs. Starting with so every Touhou game, for those of you not in the Touhou know, has 6 stages. And there's a theme for the stage and a theme for the boss. So this is the stage 1 stage theme. The stage 1 theme. This is a soul as scarlet as a ground cherry. Horns be going hard for this one. Horns do be going hard for this one. Boy, I always forget how good this one is. Yeah, for real. It's a good song. It's a really good song, and it's so, gosh, I mean, I've heard it so many times. with the fact that it took me like a year to beat my first Touhou game. God, I've heard it so many times. And it's just, it's very good. Gosh, I almost like can't even think of exactly what to say about it. It's almost the quintessential stage 1 theme in my mind. Definitely in terms of nostalgia, easily one of the better stage 1 themes. There are some good ones. Heard it 1,000 times, never gets old. I feel the same. This might be heresy, but I'm not a huge fan of the Zun pet. I'm actually not either. I'm not a huge fan of the Zun pet either, and you'll see the instruments he uses in Touhou 6 are a little shoddy, and you'll definitely see them change when we get around to Touhou 7. Also, welcome to Another Nerdy Nerd. But for this song, I think it kind of hurts to put it like straight middle of the road. But I don't know, it's not like a fantastic piece or anything. It's pretty short, of course, because it's stage 1. Most stage 1 themes, the songs do get longer as the game goes along. So, you know, like, by the end of Touhou 6, we'll be looking at 3-minute songs, and by the end of, like, Touhou 11, you'll be looking at 8-minute songs. So, some bits are kind of hit or miss depending on the song. Yeah, I think a critique that I'm gonna have later for more songs in this OST is that the instruments just kind of weigh it down and make it sound kind of old. But remember, this was 2002. Yeah, but I think the instruments do really work for this one. I think it's really good, and I like it. I'm so nostalgic for all these songs. It's kind of awesome to be talking about them, honestly. But yeah. So is this song request? It is not. It is not a song request. We're reviewing 2 specific video game OSTs. But thanks for stopping in. So with that, we have our very first boss theme. Not to spoil, but one that I've always liked. Oh, heck, I broke all my stuff again. I fix. Okay. But we have our very first boss theme, which is Rumia's theme. And I love Rumia. I love her to death. So this is going to be Apparition Stalk. Yes. This is Apparitions Stalk the Night. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Yeah. This song is very good. It's very good. Ranking it's gonna be hard. But so like Rumia is a little like child coded, I would say. So the like the dialogue leading up to this, she is like talking about how she's going to kill you and eat you. But meanwhile, she's just like a little demon girl. The instruments do a really great job as a theme. I think sometimes songs work better as like a boss theme more than a character theme. I think this one works really well as a character theme because you get both the danger from the like intensity of the boss theme and also those childlike kind of instruments, those like almost like I think it's like xylophone bells kind of sounding. Yeah, it's very cute, but also very serious, very good. I like it a lot. I think it might just barely edge into fantastic for me, just because the thematic of it is so strong. I think it's really fantastic. There's not actually anything I would change about it. It doesn't do anything completely exceptional to go transcendent, and it's a little too short to be transcendent, honestly. But it is still really, really good. And yeah, I need to stop, you know, if we're going to be doing this stream, I got to stop saying really, really good. I'm going to say that about like every single song. But yeah. I'm just like, as I listen to it, I do kind of get memories of my first ever time playing through 6. First ever time fighting Rumia. Brings back the memories. Oh, did you go back and replay? Oh, actually, yeah. So I did actually. All of the footage. Oh god. Okay. Sorry, my stuff was breaking. Everything's breaking all the time. All the footage you see, with exception towards the very end of the stream, is me. I went back and played the game. Yeah, I went back and recorded the footage that you're seeing. Yeah. The footage, not the things. Yeah. No. Don't worry. Things aren't breaking too hard. We're okay. So this next song is the stage 2 theme, Lunate L. I'm gonna keep doing that. Oh wait, yeah, my things are breaking. Don't worry, I'll get it eventually. Confession, I've never liked this song. I remember when I first listened through the entire soundtrack, when I was first getting to Touhou, I think I thought to myself, at least, that this was like the only song that I straight up didn't like. And all these years later, yeah, here I was thinking it was the best one so far. See, that's what's so interesting though. I am still gonna put this one in a decent. I liked enough to stick it. Wait, I liked enough to stick it into. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, definitely, chat. If you want to give your own rankings of these songs, that's totally cool. Definitely fun. Yours are wrong, obviously, but like, you know, you're totally free to. Yeah, something about the percussion, specifically, like the percussion feels weirdly like off kilt, so to speak. Like something about it doesn't feel quite right to me. It almost feels like it's dragging for some reason. And this definitely might be a me thing. I don't know. I don't love the instruments. I don't love the melody. There's not a lot of that really good Zun harmony. Yeah, it's just lunate, not lunatic. Yeah, it's lunate. Yeah. But you know, I mean, it is a song. Sorry, I don't have as interesting things to say about this one. But I will have a lot to say about this next song. Our girl, our collective girl, Cyrano's theme. This is tomboyish. Wait. Beloved tomboyish girl? I've seen tomboyish beloved girl, but you know what? I'm like half listening to the songs mostly because I want to play the game. But so far, I love the OST, makes me excited to play these games. Oh, totally. I definitely get that. I definitely refrain from listening to songs I haven't heard in game. I'm very weird about that. But this is Beloved Tomboyish Girl. Oh, oh man, what a song. Oh my god, what a song. Oh my gosh, I don't think this is a rare opinion, but I adore this fucking piece. I've always adored this song. It's catchy as hell. It's I highlighted especially the part where the chorus is just playing, but those fucking violins just kick in and it's like, oh, it makes my heart fucking sore. It's also like I want to say that this was like my second favorite song in the game at the time. I guess my opinions don't change as much as I think they do because I am definitely putting this one in Transcendent. It's just so classic as well. Like it's such a classic Touhou piece, and it absolutely established the trend, at least in my eyes, of stage 2 bosses just having unreasonable bangers, just like completely like so good. Yeah, and like there's so many renditions of this song that sound so good, which as a Touhou fan is kind of part of it, not gonna lie. Like I definitely grow to like songs that have like really good renditions, especially these older ones that really get glowed up by the community because everyone loves them and is nostalgic for them and whatnot. Yeah, it is still probably one of my favorites of the entire soundtrack. I like it a lot. I played it 4, but I can imagine really loving a remix. There is a oh my gosh, I would recommend looking up more somber versions of this song because they go hard. Like somber piano versions of this song, or not even somber. There's like a quiet piano rendition that I'm thinking of. That is just, it is so beautiful. It's so good. And that's just because the bass song is really, really good, and you know that's definitely part of it. Yeah. We all stand Cyrano. She will freeze frogs eventually. Um, and yeah, we're moving on to stage 3. This is Shanghai Scarlet Tea House, Chinese tea. Also, if you're wondering why certain songs have 2 titles, it's because sometimes Zun gives them a Japanese title and an English title, and sometimes they're different, and sometimes they're not. So some songs just have 2 titles. Just roll with it. Don't worry about it. Here's Shanghai Scarlet Tea House. talk about Zumpets, huh? we got some Zumpets in this song. So I'm mixed on it. I think I've always been mixed on it. I think my perception of it definitely changes when listening to it. When you're listening just straight through the OST, I think it's good. I think it's good as like a stage theme that leads, especially leading into the boss theme. I think it does a really good job leading into the boss theme, and I think that's something that like I don't think about as much with modern Touhou as much as I used to with classic. Apollo taps and leaves. Thanks, Sammy. But it's a little repetitive. It's definitely a little repetitive, and I don't know. I still really like it. That part where the pianos get to shine a little bit, I definitely like that part. But the repetitiveness of it, I don't know. I don't know where I could put it. I think oscillate between a 3 and a 1 for me. Eventually ended as a 2. It's between a 2 and a 3 for me. I think a 2 is still good, okay? A 2 is still a good song, and it is a good song. It's just not anything absolutely fantastic. It's not anything special. And I guess I kind of wish it was. Thank you for the follow, Blue Pixie. Also, sorry that the follow sound alerts are currently off. Yeah. Lovely to meet you. Aw, you too. We're currently going through some Touhou music and ranking some Touhou music. So come listen along. Next up is Shanghai Alice of Meiji. Oh god, I've never actually said these out loud. Maybe I shouldn't say these out loud. Meiji 17. Here's Shanghai Alice of Meiji 17. I gotta, you know what? If I just mispronounce it with confidence, that'll probably do it, right? I love almost everything about this song. I'll skip you the wait. It's up here. It's top of up here. Let me put this into words. So this song is so fucking good. It is so good. And it's funny because I feel like Mei Ling is one of the most forgettable Touhou characters in the world. Sorry, Mei Ling fans, if you exist. But holy shit, this song is so good. It's so good. I adore. It's a little repetitive. Okay, a lot of Zun's early music and even his later music is a little repetitive. This one is the repetition is probably the only thing you could complain about. But man, oh my gosh, when in that highlighted section where you hear the piano kind of like doing a solo in the background that kind of it almost doesn't, it feels like a dual melody. It's so wild. And yet then it starts like harmonizing in the middle of it. Oh my god. The way that it transitions like that it loops the song with like the key change back down just always hits so good. It's fantastic. It's absolutely incredible. It was my favorite song in the soundtrack when I first played the game, and it definitely, or no, actually that's not true. When I first played the game, I think it was actually my third. But I think after after I had beaten the game, once I had beaten the game and I'd finished it a year later, it had become my favorite song, and it has stayed that way ever since. I hold so much love in my heart for it. I hate Mei Ling. She was the biggest difficulty spike for me when I was trying to learn the game. But yeah, still always a jam of a song to enjoy while I sobbed at my computer because I couldn't beat her. So now moving on to stage 4. I believe this one is called Voli, the Magic Library. That one's not it. Voli and the Magic Library, stage 4 theme. I had difficulty when I was re-listening to these, and I was thinking of spots to highlight. Bro, OST has some crazy bangers for no reason. It's really good. It's a super... I feel like in the community in general, it's both beloved and classic, but also somehow underrated. People don't remember just how... Yeah, the instruments are really a bit dated, but man, the songs, they really are good. So I had trouble picking a spot to highlight, but I kind of wanted to point out the dark vibes that spot I did highlight pointed out, because it's something I think I wish the song leaned into a little more. It's definitely good. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike the song at all. In fact, when I first played the game, I think I really loved it. I really love the parts like this one that's currently playing, where it's like very, you've just stepped foot in the mansion, right? For the first time. And like the second half of the game takes place in a house. Like, so the first time you step in the mansion, these like dark gothic vibes, they're really good. I do wish it leaned into it a little bit more, but at the same time, I don't know, it does a good job. I don't know. I think the fact that I struggled to find a spot to highlight is actually kind of a mark towards it, because I think a lot of parts of it are really good. I don't know. I think I'm kind of talking myself up to a 3 on this one. Yeah, I think I'm talking myself up to a 3 on that one. It also fits super well with the stage itself, as patchy as the boss. Yes. Yeah. Again, older Touhou games, I feel, did that kind of stuff a lot better. But speaking of patchy, Patchy the pirate. No. Patchouli Knowledge's theme. Locked Girl, the Girl's Sealed Room. Definitely a song. Let's listen to it. All right. So I'm remembering now, my opinions have changed a lot, actually, because when I first listened to this song, I really liked it. In fact, I loved it. It was probably like in my top, somewhere in my top like 5 or 3, probably my top 5 in the OST. Now, I love this theme so much, I'd actually mapped it in Osu. That's so cool, actually. I'm gonna say, for as long as the song is, it really does not do a lot IMO. I wish it had, I wish it had, like, it's really just got, like, a verse, a chorus, and it kind of just does a few variations of it. I love how dark it is. I love how gothic it is. It's, in fact, I kind of missed, my highlight was really short. That's because the beginning, the whole start of the song was supposed to be highlighted. Because it's really good. I love the way it starts. It's so, it's really great. But As it goes along, I don't know. Like, obviously repetitive songs are okay. In terms of, like, you know, composition and whatnot. But I feel like it had the opportunity to do a lot more with what it had. If that makes sense. I know I'm being kind of vague, but, you know, I'm not writing an essay here. I didn't plan my words. So yeah. As for ranking it, also, this bit where the percussion drops, right here. You can hear it start to come back up slowly. I love that bit. I love that bit a lot. It leads in really well. This is hard. I still think I'm gonna put it at great. I think when I first listened to it, it would have been fantastic. My opinion's definitely gone down. I think my opinion of it went down so far, I probably would have put it at a 2. But replaying the game, listening through it, it does have a really strong thematic. It's really good. And when you first listen to it, and you got the new ears for it, it is an absolute banger. It was my first decent. I'll admit, might be a bad opinion. I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm not a huge fan of it either. I think I'm lifting it up a bit. Is it a 2? It is a 2. No, it's a 2. Oh no, for a stage 4 boss theme, it really just, yeah, no, it's a 2. No, it's a 2. No. Yeah, it's a 2. It's hard. It's hard. It's because, like, I'm having to, like, both be semi-objective, but also I'm so emotionally attached to all these songs. And I love Patchy. I love her. I love her so much. And it hurts to put her theme this low, but I gotta be true. I gotta be true to myself. So, okay. The Maid and the Pocket Watch of Blood. Let's go. Okay. This song rocks. This song is really good. I would go as far as to say the best stage theme in the game. Absolutely. Still unnerved by how Touhou songs and Kirby songs have like the exact same names. Oh my gosh. Hi, Tyler. I am almost starting to think did I rank Beloved Tomboyish Girl too high? I don't know. This one, it's really good. Is it transcendent? Is it a transcendent song? It's absolutely fantastic. Like, at least. I want to say it is. I really, really like it. It's got a lot to it. I love the, like, the snappy, like, piano, the, like, almost rushed piano. I love the melody a lot. It's really good. Oh. It feels weird to have 5 transcendent pieces, though. I'm gonna be honest. I might have ranked Cyrano's theme too high. No. Listen, I can't help it, okay? It's just a lot of good songs. I'm gonna put this in fantastic. Because I'm thinking to myself, is it better than? How does it compare to Cyrano's theme? I don't know. It's hard to compare them. They're both really good. I'm gonna stick it in fantastic. Yeah. It just feels right to have these 2 songs up here. It just does, because they're just so good. But this one is close. It really is close to breaking through into a 5 for me, but it's just not quite there. I don't know. It's definitely a good lead up to the boss theme as well, though, which would be Sakuya's theme. Oh fuck. Imagine a stream where my things aren't breaking. Incredible. So this is Lunar Clock, Lunar Dial. I cut my highlight a little short. This whole section right here, this whole this whole fucking 3/4 breakdown that's going on right here, the whole thing is amazing. It's so good. This song is very good. It is extremely good. I wish it was longer. I wish it was longer. It's short. I don't know why it's so short, but I almost can't hold it against it because it's so good. Also, never too late to have every song in top tier. Very true. Extremely true. This one is not top tier, but it is fantastic. It is so good. I almost wish, instead of kind of settling into its melody, it kept playing with time signatures more, because that 3/4 time signature breakdown that happens there, I wish there was another section like it, just to throw you off, because it makes sense for Sakia. She messes with time. Obviously, you've got to fuck with her time signatures. But then, like, you know, how do you not go overboard with it? I don't know. It's a really good song. I'm not going to complain too much about it. Obviously, like, a lot of the criticisms of these songs are straight up nitpicks. Like, obviously, I'm trying to, like, think critically about them and rank them appropriately, but, like, also, like, that particular, like, wish it was longer, wish it had another one, wish it did more of A or B. It feels a little bit like talking about what you want rather than what it is. But what it is really good. It's really very good, and I like it a lot. I don't think I appreciated it as much when I first played the game. I don't think it was, like, near my top 5, but it definitely would be, as you can see from here. It definitely would be now. We are, if you've been counting, we are on stage 6, the final stage. The stage of Romelia Scarlet. So, here is the stage 6 theme. The stage 6s are usually pretty short. The young descendant of Tepes. So my highlight was pretty short, but in my defense, so is the song. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's a good song. Is it great? Maybe. I don't. I don't know. It does its job really well. I honestly, the reason I'm struggling to give it just like a 2, because it's just, you know, it's a good song, is honestly because I have no complaints about it and I really like it. I know it definitely gave me the chills when I first heard it, first rolling up on Romelia's stage. So, I don't know. I think I would. I think it's good. I think it's good. I think I'll put it a bit lower. Just because honestly, I think the instruments kind of bring it down a little bit. I think not like the instruments chosen necessarily, but just the sound font in general that's being used. I don't think it really does it justice, and it kind of brings down my thoughts on the song itself. Another one I'd like to hear a remix for. Yeah, same. Yeah, I don't think because stage themes don't get as much love, truthfully. So, and they definitely exist, but like, I didn't end up putting in great though. Are you ranking them on your own? That's sick. It would be fun to compare and contrast. This is kind of the thing I was hoping for. Is honestly, I could have come on here and just like talked over them, but and ranked them, and you all could, you know, you all could just watch me give my thoughts. But I thought it would be cool if you all could properly hear these songs and kind of see also the gameplay that they come from. I hope it's cool so far. All right, chat. It's the final boss theme. The theme of Remelia Scarlet. I am going to have a lot to say once I come back. So take a listen to Sepitet. Sepitet? I believe it's pronounced Sepitet. For a Dead Princess. All right. So, coming up on the end of Touhou 6, there are some songs that I struggle to properly speak about. This is probably the most of... This is probably going to be the hardest to talk about, but I'm just going to be straight. This is the first Touhou song I ever heard. It is the first Touhou song I ever heard because the thing that got me into the franchise was Remelia Scarlet. I just thought she was a cool character before I even knew what Touhou was at all. And she's now since become my favorite character of all time. I have such an emotional attachment to her, to the game she comes from, to her song. I'm literally tearing up. There are like versions of this song that I cannot listen to without like at least like getting a little emotional and teary-eyed. It's so good. It's incredible. But I don't think the original is I this is hard. This is really hard. I don't think the original is a 5. There are I absolutely admire and adore this song more than maybe any other Touhou song. That's not true. But man, it really does not sound good in its original iteration. It sounds good, don't get me wrong. It's a great song. It's a really, really fantastic song, don't get me wrong. But it just doesn't sound as great. And it's honestly just the age. If this song got made like in more modern Touhou times, it would be, I mean, it has been. People have remade it. You listen to it. It's incredible. Go look up remixes and orchestral editions of this song. They are gorgeous. They are actually some of my favorite pieces of music ever. They're so good. But the original piece of music, it's just a little lacking. It's just a little lacking, and it's really just technically. And it's genuinely hard to say this if you think I'm just trying to be haha contrarian because it's fun. One, you're right. No, but seriously, it's just I don't know. It's hard to talk about. I think I did a better job talking about that song than I thought I was going to. I think I got my point across pretty well. The whole song is just so good. I literally, like, I didn't even get into specifics with the song because I honestly kind of can't. Like it's like overwhelming to try and talk about it almost. And there's gonna be more songs like that. But honestly, I wonder how Zahn would remake this song if he ever did. I would love to hear Zun's take on it. Even though, like, you know, fan remakes and stuff are amazing. The piano solo is very good. The piano solo is extremely good. It's time for the extra stage. The first ever extra stage that I played and finished. I actually beat it. I beat this extra stage before I even moved on to 7. Because I thought that I was going to beat all the extra stages before moving on to the next game. That did not end up happening, as you will come to see later in the stream. First, yeah, it was also the first extra stage that I beat. I think it's pretty well balanced overall, but we're not talking about the game, we're talking about the schmusic. And this is the Celestial. The Celestial? I hope some of these are just words that got mistranslated and I'm not dumb. The Celestial Festival for Magical Girls. Okay. Honestly, when I first heard this song playing through the game, I didn't like it. I was fine with it, but it wasn't like I didn't dislike it. I'll say that. Um, I don't know what I was thinking because this song rules. It's really, really good. Um, and I, our fantastic category is getting loaded, but I'm sorry, I can't help it. um, uh, I would rank it as fantastic. It's really good. I really love. I think this song, like, for some reason, the Zumpets in Sepitet for the Dead Princess kind of low key ruined the song for me. I say low key. I'm exaggerating. But this song, I kind of feel them, and maybe it's that thing again that I adore, where like you hear like, I think it's this part right here. You hear like one trumpet like kind of fade into harmonies. The one that was the melody fades into harmonies, and then another one picks up. Zun's melodies in Embodiment of Scarlet Devil are really sick. They're really, really good. Music is so fitting for very exciting stuff and fun shit I'm getting up to right now. Taxes. I'm glad you can do your taxes to Touhou music. I honestly can't think of anything better. I would do, honestly, I think especially once we get to the next game, I'll be like recalling like projects or like it's school papers I was writing while listening to some of these songs. I think Embodiment of Scarlet Devil makes me think of a lot of car trips. Because I was like, I think I got the most into it during the summer. And so I can't remember which summer at this point, but yeah, that's kind of what it makes me think of. All right. Well, I know I pulled this exact same dramatic all right on you like 2 songs ago, but I mean, I just listen to it. Just listen to it. So I accidentally fucked up and played the wrong version of this song. So sorry, but you're gonna listen to it again. In case you're wondering, I'll explain. um, the OST that I have for 6 specifically is unofficial, and I never bothered to change it, and I forgot. That my version of the OST transitions into the remix Last Brutal Sister, which is not official. I thought it was, though. I was surprised when I played the game and found that that was actually a remix, because I thought it was a second phase, which is a fun story. So I was playing that version. Sorry. UNON Was Her is the thing that got me to download Touhou 6, because it is absolutely transcendent, and it is probably one of the best Touhou songs that has ever been written. I know that is sounds like a stretch, but no. Shanghai Alice of Mailing 17 might be my favorite, but UNON Was Her is just the best. It is so good. Gosh, how do I even... The triplet breakdown, that whole section rules so much. This is the one I've heard the most before, I think. Yeah, it's fucking iconic. It is so iconic. It's classic. Everyone knows this song. It's the Megalovania of Undertale. Of Undertale. It's the Megalovania of Touhou in terms of reaching far past its intended audience of people who know it. I've seen this, how Megalovania has been played for the Pope. I've seen UNON played in classical piano recitals. Bonkers. Absolutely fucking bonkers. The impact and reach that this song has had. It cannot be anything but transcendent and the best piece of the entire soundtrack. The way that this song specifically has characterized Flandre to be this absolute insane chick, and she is a little nutty in the actual game, right? She's definitely a little nutty, but this song specifically hit such a hard vibe with people that it pushed people to believe that she was just completely fucking nuts. And I honestly love that interpretation of her character. I actually really do like it a lot. Yeah, UNON Was Her is one of the most popular Touhou songs of all time, beaten only by Bad Apple, maybe. Definitely beaten by Bad Apple. Bad Apple is, if you all are wondering, for you non-Touhou fans who have heard about Bad Apple is the stage 3 theme from Touhou 4. So we probably won't end up covering it. But you should check out the original. It's really good. Touhou 4 easily has the best PC 98 soundtrack by a landslide. But it's nothing compared to Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. This is when stuff started getting really good. Really, really good. Yeah. Yeah. I want to say more somehow, but I can't. I'm not sure what else to say about it. It's UNON Was Her. It's fucking iconic. It's so good. Is a character in a short novel, and I think it's called And Then There Were No... Yeah. Yes. And she has a spell card called And Then There Were None. Is that her final spell card? It might... I don't think it is. It might be her final spell card. God, just so cool. I'm just... yeah. Okay. So we are finally through all the stage and boss themes. But as with the title theme, every Touhou game also has a final ending theme and a credits theme. And they're always pretty unique. Some of them later in the franchise get really, really good. But let's listen to An Eternity More Transient Than Scarlet. And also, I don't have a lot of video because I fucked up my recording. But, you know, enjoy anyway, regardless. Yeah? Thank you. Well, I mean, they're also pretty short. um, definitely sounds like victory to me. The sound of absolute victory and triumph. Though I will say, for the ending cutscenes, which are typically kind of like wholesome, like wrap-ups for the story, this one is almost a little too... It's almost a little too, like... I highlighted that one section. My highlighted section is the part where it really starts flourishing. But it's almost a little too intense for the fun little cutscenes that come after. I don't know. It's still really great. I still like it a lot. And I'm still gonna put it in great because I really like it. It's not my favorite ending theme in the world. But it's also not one of the lesser ones. It's good. It's good. I like it. Not much more to say. Let's wrap up with the final song of the evening. Or not of the evening, rather. Where we've got a whole nother OST to go through. The final song of Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, rather. Which is... Scarlet Tower, Eastern Dream? Yes. Scarlet Tower, Eastern Dream. Where are my things? Oh, okay. Sorry. Whew, if that ain't an ending. definitely feels like a good ending. I like it more even than the like end of story theme in this game. Yeah, it's it again feels like I can hear myself. I can hear my past self like just absolutely losing my shit that I'd finally beaten the game because it was such a struggle for me. Gosh, I don't know. I guess the only thing I have to point out is the part that I highlighted, which is the part where the percussion cuts out. But the song kind of keeps up in every other instrument. I really like that bit. I really like that bit a lot right here. Really like draws attention to the chords, and it's really, I don't know, it's very powerful. It's very good. I like it a lot. I haven't been more than one off from your rankings yet. I need more hot takes. Maybe you'll get them. Maybe you will, because that, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary pals, is the end of our Touhou 6 ranking. And looking at this, it feels right. I think my rankings feel good. I think I'm happy with them. I think I'm really happy to just have been able to talk about like these songs at all. It's super cool. I'm so nostalgic for literally all of them. But I knew that this OST would be pretty short and we wouldn't hit 2 hours. So I have devised for us one more OST to go over. The very next game, Touhou 7. And I kind of did that for a couple reasons. One, because 6's songs are pretty short. 2, 7 has a lot longer songs, so if I were to do 2 every stream, it would be good to do them together. And 3, you can really hear the difference between 6 and 7. And I have said in the past, I have made my disdain for 7 clear. I'm gonna try not to talk too much about the game, not because I have negative opinions, but actually because replaying it, I've got some new thoughts. I'll definitely sprinkle them in here and there just for funsies. But we are gonna take a short little intermission in between these. So I will be back in a couple minutes. I won't be gone long. And we will get into Touhou 7. Cool? You all liking the stream so far? I hope you all like the stream. I worked really hard on it. And it's been pretty fun so far. So I will see you all in a few minutes. And yeah. Mwah. I return. And in case you were wondering, I have cleared our ranking board. I do just I think it'll be cleaner. I think I would rather compare the soundtrack's songs to other songs in the soundtrack and not quite. God damn it, Turris. you really had me. You really had me. Wow. Did I come out and then you were like, "Oh no, this is wrong. I said not the hair." What? Oh, I see what you're. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you got to pay for the hair too. uh, the old outfit doesn't seem to fit as well as it used to. Oh no, I don't know what you're talking about. I think it fits even better. uh, so Touhou 7. Have I do declare. I do believe I have made my disdain known. That I am not well, we'll say I'm not the biggest fan of 7. You follow, Rena. But I will say that the music of 7 is overrated, but it's also very, very good and definitely a technical upgrade from Embodiment of Scarlet Devil for sure. Absolutely undeniable. My right headphone decided to go out during the intermission. Oh no! Luckily, Touhou music isn't too, like, stereoscopic. I feel like scopic is eye, not ears. Anyway, I think I've got everything set up and ready. And I think we are gonna go through Touhou 7 now. Starting with the title theme, which I have always had labeled Mystic Dream, Snow or Cherry Petal, but apparently it's Ghostly Dream, Snow or Cherry Petal. I'm gonna get a lot of that this stream. I'm just gonna say whichever title I feel like saying in that moment, and you're just gonna deal with whatever you hear. Cool? You can just take in whatever you hear, and we'll do that. So, you remember Touhou 6's title theme? Yeah, check out this one. My gosh, now that is a title theme. I may not love this soundtrack as much as everyone else, but that is one of the best title themes in the series. It's at least fantastic. The way that it immediately hits you with those new pianos. Oh my gosh. Yeah, piano very good. It really makes a difference. And not only that, but can you tell what the theme is now? Can you hear the theme finally? You hear it in the beginning in the background, and then it transitions right here. And you can actually hear the theme in the melody. And it's so good. Mantis Plays, thank you for the follow. The MIDI drums are yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of MIDI in Touhou music. Not Mantis. Mantits. Ah. So is it transcendent though? I don't think so. I usually like, it's just a really, really solid title theme. Definitely, like, I would even go as far as to say one of the best in the franchise, but there are, I say one of, because there are better ones. There are very, very good ones. But yeah, the difference is heard, the difference is felt. Rolling right along. My favorite title theme is surprisingly a recent one. Then I haven't heard it yet, actually. Interesting. I'm not going to tell you what my favorite title theme is. I would, but now I'm thinking I would have if I was just playing Touhou and you asked me. But now that I'm doing these and I'm thinking about going through all the games, we'll save that. Gotta save the surprise. Gotta build up suspense. You know what I mean? Oh hell yeah, yeah. All right. Stage 1 theme. Yeah. Are we ready for stage 1 theme? I love this idea, by the way. Your setup's really nice. Thank you. I worked extremely hard on it. I'm trying not to like too overemphasize how much fucking time I put into this stream, but it was too much. It was too much. Donate to my Ko-fi. All right. Okay. The sound alerts are off. Wait until next stream when they're on, and you can hear a bubble wing. Here is gotta be harder than actual Touhou. No. Well, I did replay the games for all the footage, so you know. I was pulling double duty in terms of difficulty. Here is Paradise Deep Mountain, the stage 1 theme. So, funnily enough, my highlight for this song really just is those, like, the part where it loops and you hear that little, like, you know, like drumstick on the rim, like clicking. I really love it for some reason. It's strangely my favorite part of the song. Hey, Amy. Hi, Aiden. Welcome. Oh my god, that's my favorite part too. Yeah, though I will say I'm not the biggest fan of this one. Maybe it's because I heard it every time I restarted, and I hate this game. I don't hate this game. But I definitely I don't know. It's definitely good. I'm not putting it down in decent. I think good is appropriate for it. Yep, this is the soundtrack I start disagreeing on. Okay, give me your take. Give me your take, absolutely. I mean, well, we definitely have to consider the perspective of someone who's been listening to these songs for years. Having been fantastic. Really liked it. That's awesome, actually. Yeah, that's actually awesome. It's our first disagreement. Oh my god. We're like a married couple, right? But no, I don't think that my dislike towards it is trauma. And in fact, there's actually no dislike towards it. I do like it just fine. I don't know. Nothing about it really, like, catches me, and it's just a little too meh for me to, like, to put any higher, I guess. I don't know. I guess I just don't have really strong feelings on it, and I don't like it enough to put it in great. I guess it's just kind of that simple right now. But if you really like that one, let's see what you think of the stage 1 boss theme, which is Crystallized Silver. I think crystallized is spelled wrong, but also it was translated from Japanese. So give them a break. So this would be your classic first boss bop. I really do like it. I remember really liking it when I first played the game. My opinion has since kind of simmered on it. It's definitely really good. I really like it. I was really close. I highlighted the first first kind of chorus that comes up, but I was really close to highlighting this bit right here. I like how it kind of like simmers down and kind of grooves a little bit. I love this crescendo. I really love that a lot. This part actually might be my favorite part of the song. I might have changed my mind because it's really definitely showing off some more dynamics that 6 didn't have as much of. It's really good. It's great, in fact. I'm like kind of close to fantastic, but I don't think I love it enough for that. This is not my favorite stage 1 boss theme, but it is good. Yeah, I mean, same for me. It's definitely not a favorite of mine or anything, but it's still really great. I like it a lot. Yeah. Also, I don't know, I feel like the boss itself might also kind of affect my opinion of, like, I'm not going to go too much into the game design of Touhou, but, all of the early bosses are just obscenely easy in this game, so it definitely does at least partially affect my opinion, I feel. But let's move on. This is the stage two, well, the stage two theme. Yeah. Which is the Fantastic Tales from Torno. I think I've always had it called the Fantastic Legend of Torno, or of Tono. Tono. Yeah, it's Tono, not Torno. So take whichever title you want and slap it on the song, because it got translated from Japanese. So, fitting to its namesake, this song is fantastic. I really like it. It's a strange vibe for a stage 2 song almost, because it's just that, like, it's just that good, kind of. Like, I don't traditionally think of stage 2 songs being this good, but it really is. Definitely that. I'm definitely a sucker for any kind of choirs, or like any like ad libs, like that. It's my first 5 from the soundtrack so far. Is it a 5 for me? It's definitely a 4. It's really good. Is it a 5? No, it's not. It's not for me. It's close. It's really good. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not quite, it's not quite hitting me in a way where I want to give it a 5, I think. It's jammin'. It's definitely jammin'. It feels very epic. I really like it. The name is fitting in terms of how it makes me feel. Yeah. Definitely a highlight for the stages. And Touhou 7, I think, is the first Touhou game to have really, really good stage themes like this. Like, the Maid in the Pocket Watch of Blood is a big highlight from 6. Sorry, my brain's melting a little bit. I've been doing this for a while. But you're gonna see as we go through 7 that a lot of the songs in this soundtrack are really, really good. So with that, stage 2 boss theme. Chen? We got any Chen fans in chat? I hope not. Yeah, like, I hope not. I like Chen and all, but this song is decent. Sorry. Yes, Chen is cute. She's cute. She's Spin. She is silly cat and she's Spin. I do agree. I agree with this. I'm not a fan of the song. I think I was like fine with it when I first played the game. And then as I went along, it just I don't know. I think I've just kind of grown to dislike it. It doesn't feel very it's like it's trying to feel playful, but I don't know. It's something about it. I don't like the melody. I don't like the melody at all. It's definitely one of the more calmer ones. It's not even that it's calm. I like Apparition Stalk the Night is another one that feels a little bit playful. Maybe even if just in the instrumentation. I think maybe the instrumentation is something that I'm not a fan of with this one. Like, it almost clashes with the song itself. Like the woodwinds and the piano. I feel like I might like this better if it had more like I'm trying to think of like exactly what I would change about it. I don't know. It feels harsh to put a song in decent and just like be like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. But like when I'm putting it in decent, it really is harder to say things about it other than just like I don't really care for it. I think it's kind of boring. And when a like Zun song isn't doing it for you, the like repetitive nature can kind of get on your nerves. I get that with this song a little bit. The part that I highlighted, I do like though. I do like that bit. At least decently, but the rest of the song is just kind of meh for me. Felt the same way, to be honest. Let's go, me and Taurus. Lurky, thank you for the lurky. At least Chen is easy. Chen is so easy. All of the early stage 7 bosses are very easy. Including stage 3. But I do like stage 3 a good bit. And let's listen to the music of said stage. Yeah. Yeah, I do think it's very cute how Alice, like, kind of pokes fun at the fact that she's from the PC 98 games and pretends to, or like says that she knows Remu, and Remu's like, who are you? What are you talking about? So, the dollmaker of Biraceti. Biraceti? I think I got that right. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It takes a minute for the piano to really start putting in work right here. It almost feels, the instruments kind of feel a little too lackadaisical for the percussion, which sounds weird until this bit. This bit is when it starts like amping up, and the bit after this is my favorite part of the song. The end of the song is good. The beginning of it kind of drags weirdly, which is odd. I feel like this stage should have music that's like, that the instruments are kind of like this the whole time. Because you're kind of chasing her down throughout the entire stage. Alice, we met in Maki, Remu. Remu, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah. It's funny. This one's fine. I would put it in good. I think I feel about the same as I do with the stage 1 theme, where it's like good. I have some complaints, I guess, but like they're not strong complaints. It's fine. And I think something that me and Philomena in 6, not 7 apparently. I prefer the boss theme to the stage theme. I was going to say that the stage theme does lead really well into the boss theme for this stage, which again, I always find to be a plus in the stage theme's favor, oddly. I like, yeah, I always find that to be a plus in the stage theme. Yeah, it's good. So let's listen to said boss theme, Alice's theme. Oh my gosh. Alice becomes kind of a major character after this point. For those of you non-Touhou fans. And I think this song, well, here, listen to it. Here's Dull Judgment, the girl who played with people's shapes. Oh golly, this one's gonna be one to talk about. This song, oh, it's very good. It's impossible to listen to this song without head bopping. It's not actually a possible thing. I dare you. The theme of gay people, is it? Wait, I don't know about this. Is it? Is Alice big gay? I mean, Alice and Marisa are obviously super gay, but like, you know. I was worried for a second. You were worried for a second, what? That I would say, no, this song is awesome. It's super good. You can tell by my highlight, I really love whenever a song is in the middle of its chorus and you think it's gonna end, but instead it just like goes fucking ham and like amps it up by like tenfold. Oh, it's so good, especially if you're already jamming a lot with that chorus, which this one, it's impossible not to. It's such a jam. The melody and the instrumentation. The instrumentation on this song is so spot the fuck on. It is so good. It really hammers home, like, just the feeling of it. I don't think this song would bop with different instruments. I don't think it would. But as it is now, it's definitely great. Is it up to fantastic? I think so. I think it most definitely is. Haka! Wee woo wee woo. Haka, welcome. Sorry for the lack of raid theme. We're currently having a music ranking and listening stream. Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome. I think I might have a mod in chat, but it's alright. I got you. What are we doing? Last playing Valorant. Oh, that's awesome. Did you win? Alright, did you win, son? Wee woo, it's a Heka raid. Hi raiders, welcome. I'm Philomena Aubade. I'm a succubus from hell. And we're currently ranking the soundtrack of Touhou 7 Perfect Cherry Blossom. So come listen for a few songs if you'd like. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But thank you so much for the raid. I'm having a very like, this stream is very technical to keep up, so I might not respond to chat too much. I certainly won in friendship. Good. But thank you for the raid. Please feel free to get some rest and eat a bit. Thank you for the stretchy and the sippy. And yeah, get some rest and food if you need to. And yeah, thanks for the raid. Thanks for bringing your community to me. Okay. So, oh god. I got thrown off by raid. Was I I think we're all done with heck. I think I was all done talking about. I definitely lost my train of thought, but it's okay. It's okay. I think I said about everything I needed to say for that one. It's really great, and I like it a lot. Hi, big fan of it. Hey, Craggy. So with that, we're moving on to the stage 4 theme. The capital city of flowers in the sky. Take a listen. ladies, gentlemen, envies, that is our first transcendent for this OST. Oh my god. I don't think I at all appreciated how good this song was when I first heard it. So far, I have this... Wait. So far, I have one song from this in 1, everything else is in 4 or 5. It's good. It's a good OST. Doesn't someone usually show for the response? Yeah. I mean, what do you even say? It's a long stage. The first 3 stages of Touhou 7 are like cakewalks, and then stage 4 comes and smacks you in the face with a double-length stage with a banger song, and it rocks, but also, fuck. I mean, you saw the stage. Like, it's tough. It's a huge difficulty spike. But the song, I mean, this is like... I don't know. I don't want to call it one of the best stage themes, like, in the franchise. It's definitely one of the best stage themes from this game, if not the best. There's some good ones, though. Like I said, when I said earlier that we were going to get some good stage themes in this game, I was not kidding. Sun goes like, oh wait, there needs to be difficulty. Best stage theme so far? Oh, best song so far. It's just like... A song is good when I'm struggling for words on it in a good way, you know? Like, because I love this song. I really do. But it's almost like... I don't know. I should have written my thoughts beforehand. I think next time I'm gonna write some thoughts to say beforehand because I'm like... I don't know. It really does build to that climax. The reason I didn't just highlight the climax of the song because it's the climax of the song and obviously is the best part, but because the song 1 million tuck gainer backboard off the back smash in the backboard home run slam dunk nails that shit. Like, it's so good. It completely earns it. Like, it's such a long song. I don't think it would work as well. I don't think that moment would work as well if the song wasn't so long and the beginning wasn't so somber. That like somber beginning. I almost highlighted the beginning instead because I love how like it sounds like serene but kind of somber. It's so good. It's a good song. It's a good song right there. That's a good one. We take those. The music and length go together. Yeah, they 100% do. The reason that this song is transcendent is because all the pieces of it come together to form what it is. And what it is just an awesome fucking song. It's so good. It almost pains me to turn this down while it's towards the end. I'm next one's one of my favorites. It's a favorite for some. I'm going to... Excited to hear your thoughts? Well, let us give it a listen. This is... I always thought it was called Ghostly Band Phantom Ensemble, but it's been translated as Phantom Band Phantom Ensemble. I think I like Ghostly Band Phantom Ensemble better, but, you know. Just listen to the song. I okay. So listen. I do not love this song. I like it. I like parts of it. That trumpet goes hard. Sorry, I mean, oh God, how do I even? So this song, I'm very mixed on it. I'm really, really mixed on it because I'll just comment on the song itself while it's playing. This bit coming up right here, I really don't jive with for some reason. I get that it's amping up the intensity for the part that comes next, but I just, I don't think it's the instrumentation I don't like, but then we get to this part. This part of the song gives me chills every time. I highlighted a pretty big section of the song, right? That whole highlighted section is like top tier shit. This part is really good. It really gets to me. That does surprise me. I really like this song. Yeah, I'm very mixed on it. I think I'm gonna have to. It's definitely a great song, right? I'm not gonna hit you with that decent. Like, it's a great song. I don't think it's quite too fantastic for me. This part is fantastic. This part is awesome. I love this part, but I can't rank the song based off of this one part. I know you'll probably get to hear it later in the stream, but what do you think of the Touhou 9 version? I haven't properly listened to it because I haven't played a lot of 9. I haven't played a lot of spin-offs, and 9 is a spin-off, sadly. Mena, I've sent you something. You should pull it up on stream. I'm not going to do that. Oh my god. Yes, you should. I might, if my stream wasn't already like a technical like tightrope that I'm walking. Touhou 9 version. I remember it's different. I've definitely heard it. I just can't yeah, I can't like put my finger on it. I don't even know if we're gonna review the soundtrack of 9, honestly. Should I? I probably should. I probably should. Anyway, probably should. I am one of those like don't consider it a main series game kind of people. There is some good music in 9. There's definitely some good music in 9. I guess I just don't listen to it a lot because I haven't played it a lot. Yeah, coming off of that, we are on stage 5. How y'all doing? How's your all? Turris has got 1s and 5s. So I'm hanging out. All right. I see you here. I do think the 1s and 5 kind of thing kind of comes with the territory of listening to these songs for the first time. So like I kind of get that. And I have 4s. I put that one at 2. Okay, cool. Oh, interesting. Okay. So next, stage 5. Ooh, this theme. Okay. Eastern Ghostly Dream, Ancient Temple. Give this a listen. Yeah, that's a good one. Might be my favorite stage theme in the game. I'm with you. I'm with you there. It's really good. For the like, I mean, for the song that plays while you are walking up the staircase to the netherworld, or flying up the staircase, I guess in Remu's case, it feels appropriate. These kind of synths that sound like ghostly like echoes or screams. Mwah, 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 mwah. So good. The way that it you couldn't catch it super well. I think you caught it pretty well. The footage doesn't line up exactly because of my setup, but you kind of see that when Yomu shows up to wreck your day, the song shifts and the stage shifts. You see like the staircase turn to the side as the song. It's right here. I definitely highlighted it because it goes hard. That key change, oh my gosh, it's so good. It's really good. Transcendent? I don't think so for me. I don't think it's quite transcendent for me. It is really, really good. I have no complaints though. It's really quite excellent, and it is close to transcendent for me. I'll definitely say it's up there. I love how key changes back here to kind of settle down. No complaints. And honestly, like, not a lot to say, but not because I don't like it, but just because it just kind of nails everything, and yeah. Stage 5 themes throughout the games are usually, I think, pretty good. But this is one of the best. This is definitely one of the best. It's really, really good. With that, if I was doing the ranking myself, I think I'd swap Capital City in this. I totally respect that. I totally get that. Totally respect that opinion. And like I can see them being interchangeable because they're both just really banger stage themes. But now, stage 5 boss theme. Yomu becomes a pretty popular character after this, and you know, I think I know why. All right. This is another one. Okay. So, you know what? I'm actually gonna I'm gonna do something a little funky real quick. I actually did not plan this at all. But let me do something just a tad funky, if I might be permitted. Oh, oops. So I'm gonna play you a song from Touhou 2 real quick. This song I think is the stage 3 boss theme of Touhou 2, and it's called Bet on Death. That is the whole song. Early Touhou is not great. So you might be noticing there's some slight similarities. 5 magic stones. I see why we skip. Listen, there's some okay music in early Touhou, but it's scarce. Oh, sorry. Let me bring back our jams. So specifically that like starting pattern, repeating pattern. Some PC98 songs are acquired. Yeah, acquired taste is a good way to put them. I don't think I really have a point with this other than to just say, holy shit, this man has gone far. He has really improved. This song is awesome. This song is really, really good. There is, I think I actually, did I post it? I think I posted this in the music channel. If I didn't, I'm literally going to right now. I'm sorry I'm being like, I'm like kind of, yeah, I did. If you look in the music channel on my Discord, !Discord, about like a month or two ago, I put a vocal adaptation of this song in, and it rocks. It's really good, and the animation's amazing as well. Check it out. Gosh, I don't even know what to say about this one. I can't tell you how many papers I've written to this song. Like, I could listen to this song forever. I think it's like so easy to listen to. It goes so hard. It's so intense. It's so fucking... yeah. Is it transcendent? We only got one transcendent so far. Is it transcendent? That's hard. That's hard. It'll never happen, but he's so interested he's done remake Touhou 1 through 5. That would be super cool. I don't know. I don't know where to put this one. I think... I think just... I think just barely. This one is not transcendent. It's so close. It really is for me. And I really do like it a lot. I can't give you a reason that I'm putting it in fantastic and not transcendent. Other than just, like, transcendent really is a feel tier. Like, the rest of these are pretty easily described by their quality, but transcendent is really just like, is it really special? And like, while this song is awesome, when I think about it alongside every other like stage 5 boss theme that kicks ass, which is a lot of them, it's great. It stands with them 100%, but it doesn't stand above them. They have such long names. So I explained this later, or I explained this earlier. So Zun titles has a each song has, or not each song, most songs have a Japanese title and an English title. The ones where you see two titles, like where you see the hyphen or the tilde, are the ones where the Japanese title and the English title differ. Because sometimes he titles them differently for whatever reason. It's something I've kind of grown to love for some reason. I think you kind of grow to love it when you become a fan. We are here. Tilwyn is the English title. Yeah. Yeah, there's some weird names. There are almost always references to like literature and stuff. It's wild. Touhou is wild. Or like ancient Japanese stuff. We are here. We are at stage 6. Which means we are getting towards the end songs. And that Transcendent's pretty empty right now, but you know, maybe wait and see. I think there's a couple that I'm not like I do not plan any of this. Like things are gonna end up in Transcendent though, for sure. So here's the stage 6 theme, Ultimate Truth. Super short stage, super short song, Transcendent. Don't care, do not care. It is my favorite stage 6 theme in the franchise. It's a solid piece. It goes really hard. That like, oh, the way that and you don't get this unless you play the actual stage. And towards the end of the game, I'm gonna have to talk about the gameplay a little bit. And I'll get to that, here in the next song. But for this one, the start of the stage is silent, and then this song kicks in. It's high octane, and you're like, all right, coming towards the end. And then this bit right here comes in and just cuts all the drums out. That kind of harpsichord sounding thing in the background keeps the beat still. Oh, it's just you can tell I'm a sucker for like dropping percussion for dramatic effect, or like dramatic pauses, stuff like that like feels good. Like the key change in the middle of this, it just pushes, it just hammers. It's just so good. I can't even for a lot of the Transcendent pieces, I can give you a justifiable reason why they're up there. All I can say is that this one makes me feel things. I feel things listening to this song, and it might be short, but man, it really makes for an excellent lead up to the final boss of the game. And yeah, I like a lot of Stage 6 themes. They're always super unique and weird, and this one is kind of standard, but I do not care. I love it a lot. And again, makes for an excellent lead up to our final song. Or not our final song, but the final boss. Love when the Stage 6 theme alludes to the final boss theme. Zun gets really good at doing that in later games, but this is the first time that he does, and it works great. This song has a lot of titles. It's titled here as Bloom Nobly, Ink Black Cherry Blossom, which I've never heard. I think there's like 3 different titles for this song that I've heard for the Japanese one. It translates a lot of different ways, apparently. But I have always referred to this song as a different name, so I will do so here because it's also written in my stuff. It's also written in the thing. So here is Cherry Blossoms of Sumizome, Border of Life. And then, for those of you who haven't played, you land the final hit onto Yuyuko, and you sigh a breath of relief. Oh. So I don't feel as though I could talk about these songs separately. And I think, yeah, nothing like having a whole ass song for your final attack. Yeah, I think if you're a fan of the franchise, you kind of get it. Um, but oh my gosh. So are these songs transcendent? Anyway, decent mid. This lead-in right here that you're listening to right now, this makes me shake with fear and excitement at the same time. Like, chills, absolute chills. Oh my god. The beginning of this song is so dramatic and intense that it almost puts the song into transcendent all on its own. And then the rest of the song is great too, so we're just putting both of them up there because it's just so good. For the longest time, for me, this was the best final boss theme in all of Touhou. It has since fallen dramatically down, but not out of fault of its own. It is still so good, and it's so special. Even if it's not one of the best final boss themes in the franchise anymore to me, it is still so... it's so... There's not another song like it, and yet, as Oswald has been saying, this is Touhou music, prime example. Like, somehow there's no song like it. There's no song like this, and it still feels so Touhou. It feels like the most Touhou. Like, at the time when I first played this, like, man, what a, like, I'm struggling to talk about these. Like, it's just so good. It's so good. The way that it simmers back down like this in order to build back up to that, to its loop. I really am struggling to talk about it. I think I finally get 7. I think I finally get it. I think I finally get what people love so much about it. Because at the time, I was really disappointed with 7. Particularly with its game design. Because, yes, 7 has... if we're going off of game design, 7 is second only to Touhou 12 in terms of being poorly designed. I don't think it's a well-designed game. But there is no Touhou game that has a moment like that where you kill her, you kill the final boss, and then suddenly you realize, oh my god, she's a ghost. And so she comes back with her second life, and like, it's just so good. I'm totally rambling at this point, but like, I don't know. I don't know. It's a really good final boss theme, though. It really is great, and like, it holds up as well. Like, what I was talking about Sepetep for the Dead Princess and how I love it and it's great, but it doesn't hold up very well. This song holds up, even though I like it less. This song really holds up even in the modern day. It was made in like 2003. Like, it boggles my mind. It blows my mind to talk about some of these latter songs. Like, Toast 8 also does the last attack thing, and it's great, but it does not hit nearly as hard. And Touhou 8 has its problems. I'm not in love with it. I'm not head over heels for it either, but yeah. I don't know. I was replaying to get footage for this, and it was when I was playing through like the last 2 stages or so that I was like, I think I was just wrong about 7 just straight up like not being good. I still stand by my criticisms of it, but it really is special. Okay. I think I don't think I covered that as well as I could have. I think I rambled a little bit, but you know, that's just we just gotta live with that. We just gotta move on. So I have a confession. The footage from me ends. I still have footage for these, but you're streaming. You're supposed to ramble from time to time. That's true. All this footage was from me. As I was talking about, like all that. The next part is not, because Touhou 7 has not one, but 2 extra stages, and they are so fucking hard. And I have never beat them. And I didn't even want to, like, I would have had to practice just to get usable footage. So here's not me playing the game while we cover the next song of the first extra stage, which is Charming Domination. I'm almost out of breath just listening to that. That's phew. Good song. That's an extra stage song for sure. The intensity is there. It goes really hard. I really love the instruments on this one. We got your zumpets, but like this synth in the background that you hear, like hammering away, I really, really love. God, just really adds to that like ridiculous tempo. I think this is like quintessential extra stage. There's a song that I think Touhou 8's extra stage is a bit more like quintessential extra stage to me, but this one is really, really good. Imagine playing this one on a real piano. I beat 10.5 and 12.3. I've never played a point game. I've never played a point something game. I've never played a spin-off. I poked around at them, but never like played. And I've listened to music from them, but I haven't played the spin-offs yet. So I think I think I like it too much to put it in great. I think I like I'm thinking about it. I don't know. The objective part of me wants to put it in great, and the part of me that's like, I like fast-paced, action-y song wants to put it in fantastic because it's great. It's just... But like looking at it aside all of these others that are in fantastic, it just... I gotta be honest. It doesn't fit. It doesn't fit with them. It's really good. It's really, really good. I like it a lot. But I can't say that it's like, it's on the level of these ones. In terms of quality. My opinion might change on that one, but for now, I think I'm sticking with that. Reject objectivity. No, because it feels wrong to just be like, duh, like song transcendent. I weirdly don't have a lot to say on it. I haven't like, because the thing is, I don't have as much. That's what I've been doing. I don't have as much of an emotional attachment to most of the extra stage songs from this game, except for one, and you'll know. I think those of you who know already know. And we'll get there. Still spinning. Yeah. Chen. Oh gosh, it's very good. Okay. So wait, am I ready to move on? Oh god, I think I was too lost in my rambles to... Oh, I was just like I think it's getting harder to like to speak more like I don't want to use coherently. Don't want to go. You can go off topic. Your chat. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You are hinged by nothing. Chat is unhinged. I don't want to go off topic or anything, but I really like the design of your model. Thank you so much. Mwah. Mwah. I like the design of your model. You know, your fleshy human model, your fleshy sack filled with human bits. Yeah. Okay. Extra stage. Extra stage, boss, Main's illusionary funeral, necro fantasy. I have thoughts about this song, but I need time to collect them. So while I collect them, why don't you take a little listen? Okay. So I am mixed. I am mixed. So obviously the allusions drawn are pretty obvious, right? I just think it I like that it's like, you know, it feels like a story bow tie by using Yu Yuko's theme here, right? But like half the song is just Yu Yuko's theme. You know? Like, and maybe I would be okay with that if that was a standard that was set, but I'm kind of used to getting like new and inventive and like and really different themes for extra stages. And like when I think about this, a song that's okay and then just kind of like, you know, an okay song that utilizes an amazing song to make itself better. I don't know. I love listening to the song, but I don't jive with the idea of it as hard as I'd like to. Also, Javi, hi! Thank you so much for the raid. Mwah. Sound alerts are off right now. But thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. I'm Philomena Aubade. I'm a succubus from hell. And I'm currently reviewing the soundtrack of Touhou 6 and 7. And we are at the tail end of 7. Just a few songs to go. So if you want to see the end of the stream, you'll be right here for it. And you'll be able to hear the final rankings and thoughts of me, Mena. Hi. Have you need to get rest or lurk or food? Please feel free. And thanks so much for bringing your community to me. Mwah. So where does it go? Where does it rank? I can't put it in fantastic. I think I'm just gonna middle of the road it, because what it is fine. And it's fine how it is. And I don't know. I'm middle of the road on it. Yeah. I don't know. Again, I really like listening to it, but I don't know. I think I would feel better. Honestly, I would probably be singing a completely different tune on this song if it was just more subtle about it. I think subtlety is something that Zun is usually pretty okay about, and I'm not getting it as much here. We are closing in on the end. We are getting there. We've got just a couple left. Well, hi, Mad. Welcome. I'll be honest. Did you like my transition from "Hello, how are you" to "Hello"? I literally didn't even register that because I think my brain is mush. This stream has taken a lot to get to the state that it's in, but God, I hope it was worth it. I hope you all have enjoyed. Oh, well, we'll have wrap-up thoughts. We'll talk after the stream's over, even though I'm gonna want to fall over. Here is Charming Domination. Who done it? Who done it? Was it UNON? Was it her? So I don't think Charming Domination again. I don't think you all. I don't think it's gonna be a surprise that I'm gonna say I like this one more than the original. Cause I do. And I'm not even sure why. Because I haven't listened to these. I've listened, because typically when I go to listen to these songs, I listen to this one. We'll get into why. But, like, because you know when you play a song that comes before another song, you know what I mean? I actually had the exact same reaction. The instruments, like, feel more on point. I think there are some different ones. There's some more synths going on. Some more synths being thrown down, if I'm hearing correctly. I don't know. I just like it a lot more. It's fantastic. I was teetering towards fantastic with Charming Domination. This one very securely earns it and stands along these, I feel, pretty well. I have never gotten to play this stage. I'm sure it's fun. My footage for it is pretty grainy. I don't have a lot to say about this song. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? Because, you know, we've been here. I talked about it. The frantic pace. And, like, obviously it's key changed as well. I like the key that it's in here better. And Zun does this sometimes where there's a song in 13, I believe. There's a stage theme that gets turned into like a credits theme or something, I believe. Which is works well sometimes. Here, I think it works well. I think it works good. For the Phantasm stage, John learned to more synths than like yeah. There's more synths, less zumpets. Zumpets. That sounds like sounds weird every time I say it. I don't think this next song needs any introduction at all. So I'm just gonna play it. I'm gonna say this. One time, with all of the reason and objectivity I can, all the objectivity, the critical objectiveness that I can muster, that I can stand to muster for this song. This song fucking slaps. And it is genuinely one of the best songs in the whole fucking franchise. Holy shit. Oh my god, it's so good. And here's the thing. When I first heard this song, I knew it was beloved. And when I heard it, I kind of didn't gel with it so much. I was like, I really didn't get it. Like, I didn't like it so much. And something just clicked. Something just changed. Because past Mena is dumb and needs to sit in the wrong corner. Because she is wrong. And this song is so fucking good. What an absolute... Oh my god. I can't even... How do I talk about this? I've got one slight criticism. That synth that's being used right now is very high. And at high volumes, it can be grating, which sucks because I want to blast these songs into my eardrums until they bleed. Other than that, oh, this is so going and transcend. This is absolutely it's this bit right here is my favorite part. I can't muster the words for this one. Like, how you listen to... Yes, I have listened to music CD versions, the one that I listen to more commonly. Yeah, it is, like, just a flat improvement. It's fucking incredible. It's so good. Also, yeah, not to mention, Oswald mentioned this, where Yukari is also, like... Surprise, here's like the most fucking important character in the whole franchise. Fighter. Like, and what a theme to have. Like, honestly, like, would Yukari be as beloved of a character if not for this theme? I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I just... Obviously, it's not as, like... This one hasn't reached outside the franchise like You and Owen Was Her. And I still like You and Owen Was Her more, just personally. Like, if we're going on a personal basis, but I can't deny that, like, at the time of its making, Necrophantasia was the best song in the franchise. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Good song. Good music. Good looks. Good looks, team. We are at the peak. We are at the peak. It's time that we climb down. We've got 2 songs left. We got 2 songs left. The ending theme and the credits theme. Here is... Oh. Right after I fix everything that's breaking. Okay. Here is Dream of a Spring Breeze. Need a drink of water after that ramble. So, I didn't bother to highlight a section for the first time ever. Mainly just because I was thinking of a spot to highlight, and there's really not a particular spot of this one that feels right to like highlight as like a part that stands out. The whole song kind of stands out, honestly. Weirdly somber, right? I don't think there's any end theme that sounds like this, and that's definitely not a bad thing. I do like it, you know. It's good, right? Just no outstanding opinion on it other than weird, right? I think a lot of the like ending themes of early Touhou are a little weird. I think they kind of start to normalize around like 10 or so, like 10 or 11. But there's like some weird different things tried, and the somber one, again, as mentioned, where the one for EoSD is kind of like hype, despite the fact that it's like, you know, just kind of a fun little wind down. For a fun little wind down, this one's kind of making me want to like crawl into bed. Not like in a bad way, but you know, like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't have much more to say. I mean, it's a short song, as most of the songs around this are. Yeah. We got one last song. We got one last song. We got a credits theme. We have made it, chat. If you have been here for this entire stream, or most of the stream even, I thank you. Seriously, thank you. I genuinely did work really, really hard on this stream to make it look and feel the way that it does, so I hope that got across to you. I knew there would be scuff with as many. I'm juggling like 15,000 things to make it run the way it's running. So I knew there would definitely be scuff, but thanks for coming. Here is the credits theme, which is Sakura Sakura, Japanese Dream, Japanese spelled wrong, because Zun doesn't know how to spell English. Enjoy. A pretty good Journey's End song, yeah. It kind of carries over a little bit of that somber feel from the ending theme, in the beginning at least. The part I highlighted where there's just like this part that's playing right now actually, where there's just kind of like an electric piano just kind of going ham. Definitely like I get hyped to play the next game when I hear that. Yeah. Where to rank it? I think I would put this one middle of the road because it's like, you know, it's decently. I mean, it's a good ending theme, or a good credits theme. No real thoughts. Outside of that, it's pretty great. It's quite good. Somewhat somber tone is very fitting for the end of the game. I think so too. I agree. Put it great. And we're not ranking Imperishable Night. Get out of here. Chat, we did it. We have ranked 2 entire Touhou OSTs. Overall, honestly, I think they have about the same rates. It's just that Touhou 7 just has a lot more songs. And I guess there's a bit more of a lean towards good. But yeah, good lists, good lists. Good looks, team. With that, thank you all so much for coming. I am gonna like raid out right now, because I'm pretty tired, and you know, we're hitting 4 hours, which I did not think we would get to 4 hours. So that's a lot. But thank you all for watching. If you all enjoyed this, if you all enjoy me, check out my Discord and also my Twitter if you haven't already, if you want to see what I'm doing next. And if you like this stream, let me know, like on said platforms, because if you do, I'll consider doing more of them. Not maybe even reaching outside of Touhou. Obviously, I'm super passionate about video game music and stuff, so yeah. That's gonna be all. I've got a friend who's currently having a birthday subathon, so if you could show her some love and appreciation, I'm sure she'd really, really appreciate it. And I will talk to you all next week. Yeah? Mwah! I love you all. Good night.